My dad said something to me after the divorce. He said every soldier has two families, those you raise and those you raise hell with. I've spent 8 days here. 8 days commanding a squad I wasn't ready to lead. 8 days watching my men, my family, be killed. 8 days wishing it would stop.
Come on, Corian!
We got the Krauts on the run.
Mac's waiting on us. Let's go.
In a minute.
What the hell are you doing?
Picking a spot.
For what?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you feeling okay there, Corian?
Never been better.
All right, this is it. We're airborne because we're the best of the best. No one stands in our way. No one. Let's move.
I think you stole your line there, Baker.
Of that he did. Hello and welcome everyone, this is Cavalier Astoria, and today we're continuing on with Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. I think I inaccurately said that, last time that we were on the quote-unquote, second to last mission. We are not. We're actually on the final mission. This is it. As far as I remember properly. And, not starting off too well, but, what we can do is grab our fire team and circle around here. So yeah, this is it. This is, Bloody Gulch. Now, if you don't know where Bloody Gulch is, this is where the, really the final major attack of the Battle of Carentan began. And basically, this is it where the Airborne would end up holding their ground in order to just try to hold on to the town of Carentan. And I actually really enjoy this little section. Because, fun fact, they actually let you use your teams. Oh my god, it's like this game improves dramatically when, you know, it lets you use your teams. Heartstock is dead, by the way. But, yeah, it actually has you use your teams, and that actually makes them really interesting. Until eventually they take away your teams. Because, yeah, they eventually will end up taking your teams away from you. Oh god, that's a grenade. Yeah, they eventually take away your teams in this section, and then starts the worst section, in my opinion. But yeah, basically the US were in a gulch, trying to hold in what is known as a reverse slope defense. Basically, a reverse slope defense is where basically there's two ways to defend a hill. You can either try to defend it from the military crest, which is on the other side of this hill, basically holding the high ground to try to suppress the enemy. That's always an option. However, the alternate is to use the hill as cover, hide behind the hill, and then as soon as the enemy comes over the actual crest, which is the very top of the hill, you then just shoot them. And basically the US decided to do a reverse slope defense here. Yep. Now, that being said, I'm pretty confident it was just the 506 that were part of the Battle of Bloody Gulch, but I will double check and confirm that. You'll probably see that on screen right now. Of whether or not the 502nd, which is what the unit we're a part of, if they participated. They probably did, but I think it was just the 506. That was part of the specific area of Bloody Gulch. But yeah, if you notice, we're back in the prologue. And, of course, we don't have our team. We're just holding this little section. And yeah, during the specifically 506 side of Bloody Gulch, the 2nd Battalion would end up, you know, kind of, most of the battalion ended up kind of collapsing, with Fox Company and Delta Company retreating. However, Easy Company actually stayed in their positions and decided to just go ahead and hold on to their position, which allowed everyone else to rally and regroup. And they ended up holding on to the position long enough for tanks to arrive. And as we're gonna see right now, in reality they should be Stugs, but yeah, we had Panzers here. And we're gonna lose the last member of our squad, who was not really a member of our squad. Of course, using a Colt 1911, which is in fact the death pistol that we'll talk about in Hell's Highway. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Mac, we can't hold on to this little section. We're just a singular squad.
They're getting closer! Where's the fucking radio guy?
He's dead.
He's dead! Baker, I know the armor's in the area. Somebody just had to find it. That somebody is you.
Now, if you notice, our squad is here now, because we got Zanovich here, we got Corian, and Hartstock. Once we play through Earned in Blood, we'll actually see that's not... Well, that is the case still, but... good old Hartstock is going to end up doing a different play during this level and mission. And this is a section I personally don't like, because this is literally just a run, trying to make it all the way to the end. And yeah, it's not super good, because again, we don't have our teams, but we're just trying to make it through on our own. And there's multiple German tanks here. And yeah, it's just I'm gonna see if I can kill that tank. Oh, I don't have any grenades. Oh well. Run away! Run away! And hey, we got our Shermans here. Which, they're doing a really bad job right now because, yeah, they should be firing already. Yeah, so, what you're gonna do is just hide behind this log. And let the tanks take care of this. Yeah, this is the last section. Alright, come on. Where's the second tank? Because, yeah, we got a second tank, so we have 2 tanks here. And they should be from 4th Armored. Nope, I was wrong. 2nd Armor. It was 2nd Armor. Thought they were 4th Armored. For a second. So now, yeah, we just need to wait for the tanks to finish off that machine gun. Oh, great. Popped out of cover just a little bit too much. And I'm assuming I'm back here. Great. Great. Alright, so let's try not to end up with red health towards the end. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the machine guns, the tanks would actually, you know, kill that machine gun quickly. But, you know, that's too much of wishful thinking. Alright, cool. Come on. Really? Okay. Alright, we're back to red health. Okay, just run. Try to get this guy spinning a certain direction. Okay. Ring around the rosies. That did not work. Alright, cool. Yeah. This run is kind of annoying sometimes. Because again, it's like, you're on your own. You're just having to run. And that's literally it. And if you try to stop, try to be a little bit tactical with your situation. Nope, you're gonna get punished. Okay. Okay. We're on orange health. Fuck. Yeah, let's take that heal. So that way I got a little bit more health. Yeah, this little section's kind of annoying sometimes. Alright, I think I might try to go up the middle. Of course, we got another tank there. Yeah, there's like 3 tanks in this area. And we don't really have any answer. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this tank aggroed. Because I ideally want it to spin all the way around. So hopefully that should buy me a little bit of time. Okay. That did buy me a little bit of time. Someone's going to jump onto that machine gun right behind me. Okay, now let's just get down and rely on the tanks to take this out for me. And, you know, hope that they do actually take that out and they don't end up being, like, glitched and they just fire the machine guns at it and not fire their main cannons, which is the only thing that can actually take that thing down. And, you know, not freaking miss. Anyway, Be a little bit more patient. How are you missing? Okay. Awesome. Oh, it's this guy you need to talk to.
About time somebody showed up. I can't find F Company. It's a mess out there. We got all your radio relays, just couldn't find you guys. Hop on, Sergeant. Lead the way.
Alright, cool. Now we can take a little bit of a fight to the Germans.
I need you over there.
And of course we're on the 50 caliber machine gun. He's glitching through the hatch and through the gun. Dude, do you want to get down? Okay. I'm actually gonna dismount for this because
Move now. That way.
yeah. Getting hit by one of the tank shells is like a near death sentence on the back of the tank.
Fire on that tank now. Roll. Face the fire on that armor.
Okay, let's. Okay, move around. Okay.
Park it over there. I need some armor here. Attack this son of a bitch.
Okay, we're gonna try to get around him. Come on. Awesome.
Roll, goddammit. Set up there. Put some fire on 'em.
Alright, cool. That is not, you ideally don't want to be that close, but kind of the rough same principle. Like, move in your tanks, get around them, get one onto one side. And in this entire level, just take it one at a time. Such as, let's actually get this one firing here. Have him charge. Get in close.
Full speed. Put some fire on that armor.
Try to get on its flank. Come on. Nope.
Take him out.
Just face him and fire. Okay. One of our tanks is slightly damaged. Let's have these guys. Let's roll this way.
Park it over there.
Because that side's going to be damaged for a little bit. But yeah, it's a pretty simple mission. Especially for like a final mission.
Go, go, go.
Don't worry, we'll remount the tanks for the the final
Give me
section.
some armor over there.
Okay. Where's
Get over there.
where's the other tank? Okay.
I need some
There it is.
Head that one. I need heavy fire on that tank. Unload on him.
Alright. We got our healthy tank advancing.
I need you over there.
Let's actually move this tank around.
Roll, goddammit.
Come on. Hurry up.
Come on, get over there.
Come on.
Roll. Suppress that armor.
Alright. We're almost through. Oh. We didn't need,
Roll, goddammit!
we didn't need, the tanks, to flank around.
Park it over there!
But yeah, with this one, we're actually going to remount the machine gun up here. So then that way, we could relive the glorious,
Head over there!
cutscene of Baker riding on top. Riding on top to save the day. Kill them all. Really short section, but yeah, that's it. No, like legitimately, that's it for Brothers in Arms. This is the very last mission, and that was the very last section. But yeah. I kind of feel sad now that it's, finished, because, I enjoy this game. Like, even if, like, I'm not, like, I'm pretty critical of it at times. I do genuinely like this game.
All I'm saying is I wasn't scared.
Even when those 20 or so Krauts came charging across the field?
I wasn't really counting. Well, except the number of those bastards I dropped.
Lucky for them, you can't count very high.
I like that.
Fucking scared.
Hell of a thing we did today. Gotta wonder what waits for men like us when we get back home.
A booming economy, actually. It's gonna be actually fairly decent for you guys for about 20 years until the oil crisis. As long as you ignore Vietnam, the Korean War, the Red Scare. Yeah, overall, pretty good, for you guys once you get back home. If you guys get back home.
There's rumors coming down the pipe that the squad's gonna be split up after we leave Carentan. Hell, Corian even thinks we're going home.
That's naive.
Wrong again, Sam.
Yep.
A few other guys have been talking about getting a farm or some land. Some peace and quiet. God, not me. Last thing I want to do is live out my days alone after the shit I've seen. Well, it's not time for goodbyes yet. Not by a long shot.
Well, yeah, we have 2 games left. Yeah, this is actually the, jumping off point for, Earned in Blood. It's, actually, no, you do a bit of Earned in Blood beforehand.
Busted piece of crap.
Not sure. Seemed like the right thing to do.
What are you gonna do? Bury it?
I might.
Well, you could also just repair it and give it to your new radio operator that you'll
I'm
need.
not one for speeches, so I'll make this short. First, there's a Colonel Marshall here to interview some of you for General Eisenhower.
Colonel Marshall's a real guy. I'll talk about him in a second.
Second, I've been in the Army a long time and in some pretty good units. But in all that time, well, I just want to say you guys did good. We lost some good men. But at the same time, we sent a message to Hitler and his boys that we're coming for him, that his days are numbered. Now I've got a promotion to make. Sergeant Hartsock, front and center.
And Hartsock is now a sergeant.
The squad needs a new leader, and the responsibility is now yours. So on these stripes, or I'll cite you for being out of uniform.
Nowadays, they're just Velcroed on.
You know this isn't over, right? Hell of a thing we've been through these last 8 days. Welcome to the end of the beginning. Grab your gear, troopers! We've still got a war to fight!
Yep, And this is a mission.
The man. Move out.
This is a mission in Earned in Blood. Beyond Hill 30. Up. Alright, credits! Hooray! So yeah, this will be my time to kind of talk about the game and that stuff. I overall really like this game. I'm going to kind of show why I think ultimately the later games did a lot better in some aspects than this game, which you want because like this is the first game in the series. Everything should be improved on from now on. And personally, I would rank this as actually the worst of the three, because you got Road to Hill 30, which I personally think is the weakest of the three. Then probably Earned in Blood next, and then Hell's Highway. Although I will give criticisms to Hell's Highway as well. But overall, this game is an incredible game. Because pretty much no other game, as far as I'm aware, lets you be a squad leader. And this game is really, really good when it lets you be a squad leader. And if you notice, the times where I criticize it, it's when specifically... I'm gonna quit out of that because Jesus Christ, the music was swelling way too much. But my biggest criticism with this entire game is it's good when it lets you be a squad leader, and it's bad when it forces you to be on your own and forces you to be in a standard Call of Duty game level. But yeah, let's actually go through the missions. You got the prologue, which is it's barely a mission. Same thing here. Actually, let's go to the chapters. It's gonna be easier. Brothers in Arms. It's a prologue. It's not all that special. Rendezvous Destiny. Again, not all that special. Science Gun, which is the first, like, proper mission. This one's more like a walking simulator where you fire a couple shots. Same thing with both. Silence Gun, I think it's okay. Again, this is a level where you don't have a squad, so it's not super great. Like, I would rank this overall as a C. Ambush at Exit Forward. This is when it lets you start to be a squad leader, and I think it's one of the better missions. XYZ, I love XYZ. I think it's also a really fun mission to play through by itself, and it has a really cool story behind it. It's awesome. Next up, we got Foucaultville. Again, just a really solid mission. It's kind of weird, like, the missions where you have one squad is actually really interesting most of the time, because you have to rely on one team to suppress the enemy while you go around and flank, and that's actually, I think, really interesting. Then you got the Asparagus, which, again, same. Honestly, this mission, and these 4 missions are kind of like the samey, where you have one fire team and you're having to move around and rely on just one fire team while you try to be the other team, which I enjoy. Then you got our 2 tank missions, which I don't entirely like it when they gave us a tank in these levels, because I feel like either A, it makes everything way too easy, because then you just rely on the tank, which, to be fair, is realistic. That's what you're going to do. But yeah, they're fine. Then Crack of Dawn is, I think, where the game really begins coming on its own, because this is where you get your second team, and this is when you can start to do your actual squad tactics, and it's really good. Same thing goes with the Fall of St. Com. Although I did lose my assault team very early on in that mission. I remember that. And towards the end, you have to fight the tank, which, again, I'm not the biggest fan of that. This is the reason why I preferred Earn and Blood, because Earn and Blood, it gets you your two teams a lot sooner and lets you use them a lot sooner. Earn and Blood has its own problems, and I'll point that out, especially towards the end. But yeah, this game is really strong when it gives you two teams. And buying the farm, again, this is another tank mission. Now, that being said, this is also the first, like, major emotional gut punch that you will get. Because then you lost two of the guys that you had. And I like alternate route, because it's kind of dealing with that consequence. Then you got Purple Heart Lane. This is where you meet up the rest of your squad, and you lose another one of your brothers. Cole's Charge, which I think is pretty fun. It's pretty good. Same thing goes with Purple Heart Lane. But to be honest, they're not like super interesting, but they're cool. I think Right Pickings is actually really interesting. This is the patrol mission. I actually really enjoy it, because again, it kind of gives you just one team. Then after that, it gives you both of your teams, which I find really interesting. This mission could go fuck itself. Tom and Jerry. It's your sniper mission. That's about it. It's not all that interesting, in my opinion. You snipe a couple guys, then you move down, then you snipe a couple more guys, then you grab a bazooka, and you kill 3 tanks. That's really it. The No Better Spot to Die is a really interesting one. It has, in my opinion, some of the best, like, initials, like, squad, relying on your squad in order to take out multiple enemy teams. But then it takes away your squad. You have to make that really dumb run, but then it gives you 2 tanks in order to finish off the entire thing. And towards the end, it does kind of make you feel like a badass. I just kind of wish that there was more than like 8 guys at the end. You know, make it an actual challenge. And this is Nothing Burger. It's the epilogue. But yeah, I'm genuinely kind of sad about, like, this game ending. Because as much as I was, like, complaining about some of these levels towards the end, I do genuinely really enjoy this game. And I think it's, like, a very good gem that you could dig up on Steam. It's just good. It's just a good game. But yeah, with that, that'll be the end of this series. Although I might do a little addendum at the end. I'm not quite sure. I'll think about that. Or we might jump into some Earned in Blood, i.e. the successor of this game. And I'm excited for that. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed, and have a wonderful day. And thank you for joining me throughout this entire journey. Goodbye.